The holy diamond of Vuwukam, the biggest I've ever seen, as big as a man and transparent as water. But more dangerous than a poisonous snake. When I got closer, a ray burned my eyes.
No problem, people. I have a candle in my bag. Hee hee. What would you be without me?
But his scalps, it's not a candle. That's dynamite.
Eh? Mommy!
To the ground, it will explode.
The fall was a plunge, while the Wawukami were pulling arrows in anger.
Hold on, we're gonna fly.
Mommy! By all the mustaches in the family!
Flashing under the moonlight, the monolith rose in the middle of the valley like an ancient guardian of ice. In the shadows of the Lost Mountains hides the Holy Diamond, a mysterious stone that fell from the sky, as big as a man and as dangerous as a venomous snake. Old trapper Mulligan paid the price of his greed. A blinding ray from the heart of the jewel permanently extinguished his sight. He has traveled huge distances. But then, the blue planet appeared in his way. And its blind race, after the last immersion into the atmosphere of that world, ended with a frightening impact on the rocky ground. In front of the frightened eyes of the primitive inhabitants of that area. At great speed, black clouds began to gather, from which thunder and lightning descended on the mysterious blue thing, whose bark was peeling, opening the surface. Until when the clouds dispersed, the giant strange stone shone for the first time under the sun's rays.
Oh!
The smell of roasted chicken was coming through the window of the only saloon in Copper Town. It spread through the main street of a small mining town, reaching the nostrils of our friends.
Caramba and Carambita. It seems that even this smelly place has its good sides.
Yes. Let's find a table right away and order chicken before others eat it all.
A wise decision of all his mustaches from the family.
There are free tables.
Welcome to the Palace Saloon, gentlemen. We have the tastiest and largest chickens in the province and the best beer in the West.
1,000 scalps, that voice. Digging Bill.
Zagor! Chico!
All the darkwood drums. What are you doing here and so dressed up?
Oh my, I am a victim of difficult circumstances. A few months ago, I got a map of the Spanish conquistadors. It shows a silver mine in this area. I organized an expedition and came here to find out that it's a copper mine and that they've been using it for about 10 years. In the meantime, I spent everything I had, so now I'm working to save money for the return.
Ah, no problem. We will give you a generous tip.
But now quickly bring 2 chickens and 2 pitchers of fresh beer, or you can forget the tip.
I'm already flying, gentlemen.
And while the unfortunate treasure hunter rushes to fulfill the order, an unusual pair of adventurers entered the bar.
Hey, isn't that old Mulligan?
You're right, he is, but he's blind.
Double whiskey.
Immediately.
Mulligan, what the devil, who did this to you?
Diamond. The holy diamond of Vuwukam, the biggest I've ever seen, as big as a man and transparent as water. But more dangerous than a poisonous snake. When I got closer, a ray burned my eyes. Damn piece of glass. It attracts people promising wealth, and then blinds them. Only a demon could bring it to Earth, to rule over us with false promises. Do not approach the Lost Mountains or Satan will come to you.
Old Mulligan has gone crazy.
The old adventurer's words had a different effect on each guest.
My poor friend, it wasn't easy for him.
A diamond as big as a man!
With such a gem, I could send Moisen and all the pompous magnificence like him to hell. Let's go, Nagai. We still have to find accommodation.
Okay!
By thunder, he must not escape me.
Where are you going? The chickens are ready!
You take them, I'm not working here anymore. There he is, leaving the city. It's better to wait until he gets away from people, and only then I'll attack with questions.
There he is there.
Oh no, he's coming. Greetings, Mr. Moisen.
Is that how you investigate samples of new excavations?
I just dropped by to wash my throat. In 5 minutes, I'll be back in the laboratory in the hut.
I complain. I want the results of the experiments by tomorrow morning.
Go to hell, you pompous cock. I wish there wasn't a gram of copper in the samples.
Your chickens! Gentlemen!
Thank you, but where is your waiter?
I have no idea. He ran away as if a snake had bitten him.
Hold on, Sal. Stones await you.
Something is glowing in the main street under the moonlight.
What is this? It looks like glass, but it shines too much.
Under the light of the kerosene lamp in the laboratory, the answer came quickly.
This is a diamond. And by the dimensions, it's broken off from at least 3 times larger piece. He surely lost it, that blind man. And that means he wasn't lying.
This is a good place to sleep. There's no wind, and there's dry branches for a fire.
Excellent. We both need rest.
Let Paleface Mulligan rest. Nagai will start the fire.
I don't know what I would do without you, boy. I wonder if I have the right to your help. I took you away from the life you were used to.
Nagai's life belongs to the Paleface. That is the law of the Wukas.
I know you've told me that 100 times, but I don't know if it's right.
There they are!
VAHE. Someone is coming.
Hey, you don't need a knife. I am a friend.
Nagai, put down the knife. The only thing worth having I had left in the cursed hills.
That's exactly what I wanted to talk about. I heard your story and I would like to know something more. I am a gold digger, and that big diamond interests me a lot.
Forget him. The Devil's Diamond is in an unknown valley in the middle of the Lost Hills. Even the breakfast didn't dare to go there. It's a devilish labyrinth of rocks in which the Wuwukami, the most dangerous Indians in the West, are squatting.
But you were there, and you came back.
I didn't go there, I got lost. A snowstorm at the beginning of spring surprised me. When I came out of it, I was alone on the riverbank. I went upstream, and then it seemed to me that I recognized a ridge, so I went towards it. After many kilometers, I realized that I was lost. I was in unknown territory. I suspected that it was about the Lost Hills. I was thinking about what to do next when I heard the boys scream along with the roar of a mountain lion.
The boy was Nagai.
Yes, a puma attacked at him and wanted to finish him off. I hit it at the last moment. But still, the beast wounded the boy. I went for water to wash his wounds. That's when I first saw the diamond. But the sun was setting, so I scooped up water and returned to the boy. I intended to return to the straying stone the next day. When the guy woke up, he told me that, as usual, Wukama gives me his life at my disposal.
And you? Did you return to the diamond?
The next morning, the boy was still sleeping, and I went to a small valley. I spent more than half an hour going around that demonic rock and thinking about how I would get rich. Then suddenly a ray of light shone that took away my sight. It hurt me, and when I opened my eyes again, I was blind. Nigai woke up from my scream. He took me away from there. He took me out of the territory of his brothers, because they could attack me.
And would he know how to return to the diamond?
But he would never have taken you there. That stone is sacred to his tribe. Nigai would rather die than reveal its location to anyone. And I already told you that I don't even know how I got there. And even less do I know by which path the boy led me.
And you didn't bring a single piece of the diamond?
Yes, there were little stones around. I picked one up when I first saw it. Nigai told me how, according to his tribe's belief, that diamond fell from the sky, and how a strong storm uncovered it and dug it out of the mountain.
Oh, can you show me that piece?
Of course, I put it in a scarf and forgot about it. Oh, it's gone. I guess it fell out when I was taking out my handkerchief. Maybe it's better that way, that stone is the devil's work. Not even that piece would bring any good to anyone. But go now, I'm tired.
Yes, of course. Good night. Damn it, I didn't discover much. If only he hadn't lost the small piece with it, I would have already persuaded someone to finance an expedition to the mountains. Like this, no one will believe me, and they looked at him like a madman. But I'm sure he's not crazy. That diamond exists and I must find it.
Satisfied?
Sure, Digging Bill was not joking when he said they were the biggest chickens in the area. I'm just sorry that the madman suddenly disappeared. I would gladly greet him.
Maybe it will appear again tomorrow. Let's find where we'll sleep. There are no hotels in Coppertown.
I saw a hayloft at the very entrance to the city.
Those are Zagor and Chico. If I could count on them, I would have already gotten that diamond. But that stubborn Zagor would never be talked into an adventure for the banal reason of getting rich. It's a shame that such uninterested people even exist.
Flames colored the night shadows over two sleeping faces.
I'm sorry to wake you, but we need some information about this glass bottom of the bottle.
Oh, what are you talking about? I am blind and...
I'll tell you what we're talking about a piece of diamond that you lost in front of the saloon.
So I dropped it there.
Yes, but we are interested in where you picked it up. And you will tell us that if you don't want to lose both your ears and your tongue, besides your eyes.
I don't know where I found that diamond. I arrived there by chance. And when Nigayo returned me, I was already blind.
So the snotty knows the way.
Heavens, no, they must not get to the boy. No, he found me only after a few days of wandering. He knows nothing about the diamond.
Listen, friend, if you intend to joke with us, you are very wrong.
Oh!
You will learn how Monko doesn't like to waste time. Not even to pull his nose.
Ah.
I know how to loosen the tongue of even the most stubborn. If you want.
Ouch!
Immediately, boss.
Uncover his chest. A little fire. That's what we need. To warm up the ATM a little.
Ah.
Great soul, what should I do? The law of my people says that I must offer my life for the man who saved me. But if, saving Mulligan, I lead evil people to the Holy Stone, I will break the law again.
Ah.
Aren't you satisfied yet?
Come on to hell.
Burn for you.
No. Ah.
No, enough, I know where the stone is. I will take you. Let the pale-faced Mulligan go.
Ah, you hear, your little friend is more sensible than you. All right, there you go.
Ah.
Try to fix him, but fast. I want to leave before dawn.
Whoa! Pale-faced Mulligan, get up! AJ, you killed him!
What the hell are you babbling about? The boy is right, boss. She's dead. He must have hit his head on a rock in the fall. Boss, watch out.
Killers!
Damn him. Enough is enough. The death of your friend changes nothing. You will take us to the diamond. Otherwise, I'll skin you alive. Come on, let's go.
Pa Nigai will take you to the Holy Stone. One-armed man, but only so you can watch your death.
To go to the W Wukong territory, we will need weapons, ropes, and dynamite. For that we need a lot of money. Do you have enough?
I don't have, but I know where there is.
Come on then. I want to leave here before dawn.
What are we going to do with the old man?
Let's leave him. Rats will clean him up.
As I thought, the lazy bones is not here, and the samples have not been examined. This is the last straw. I will fire him tomorrow. It won't be easy to find another geologist, but I can't let him spend these days in the saloon. Damn it, am I seeing right? Someone is in my office. Bredesky, what are you doing here? A box with money, wretched.
Sleep a little.
Ah.
What are we gonna do with him? Tie him up before someone finds him. We'll be far away tomorrow.
He here, I'm glad he saw me. Let him know who took his money. Every time he remembers old Sal Bredesky, he'll eat his liver.
Stop. Did you take the money?
I did. Do you think it will be enough?
Anyway, with this, we will be able to buy enough dynamite to bring down the Lost Hills. Let's go back to town. We must wake up old Oscar to open the shop for us.
Curse the scum-nosed knots. It won't be easy to get rid of him.
In the cold light of early morning, shadows stretch along the main street, almost hiding the dark scene on the carriage.
This is the old man from yesterday.
Damn it, someone killed him.
What is this commotion? A 100 thunders. Mulligan is dead. We didn't need this, and where is the boy?
The bell summoned other acquaintances.
Hey, look, why is everyone gathered?
Maybe someone is selling those miraculous potions. Let's see, maybe there's a cure for gluttony.
I don't understand the insinuation.
Look at his chest, they burned it.
Who could have done such a thing?
We'd all like to know that.
His scalp's Mulligan.
Do you know this man?
Yes, certainly I've seen him 100 times at the annual trappers meeting. What happened to him?
He was wildly beaten, and they tortured him with something red hot.
Damn scum.
Do you know who could have done something like that to him?
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but I don't know. Unless maybe someone took his ramblings about the Great Diamond seriously. Mulligan said that a ray from that giant gemstone in the Lost Mountains blinded him.
Who mentioned the Lost Hills?
Moist One, why are you so unhappy?
And you would be if they robbed you and after that you spent the night trying to free yourself from the ropes.
What, they robbed you?
Yes, a snake from my geologist with the help of a bastard without one hand and 2 gunmen. All that to buy dynamite with which they will set out, they say, to the Lost Hills. I bet that bastard Bredesky discovered some vein in those areas.
Now it's clear to me why they were in a hurry. They dragged me out of bed to buy all the necessities for the expedition.
Damn robbers, but they won't enjoy my money, I tell you.
It's not about a desert, but about a diamond the size of a man.
Zagor briefly told Moisen the incredible story.
And you think they went in search of that stone?
It seems so.
Throwing one of those present into deep despair.
No, my treasure, the scoundrels will arrive before me.
They are crazy. Such a diamond doesn't exist. And even if it did, it's madness to go to the territory of the Whoopus. I wouldn't go there for all the treasure in the world.
That's right. Only an idiot would provoke those savages.
Then I must tell you that one such stands before you. Mulligan was my friend, and I will not let his killers go. I will follow them to hell if I have to.
Bravo. The scoundrels must not pass unpunished. I would join you if my business allowed it. But I will do my part anyway. Alweskar, give the gentlemen everything they need and put it on my account.
At your command, Mr. Moisen.
You are kind, but I don't believe that.
Shut up! All my mustaches from the family. Since I will follow you, as usual, let's at least make sure we have everything we need in this crazy undertaking.
Okay, as you wish.
Do you hear? We will gladly accept the offer.
Great. But isn't it too risky for you 2 to go alone?
3. I will join too.
Digging Bill.
I must not leave you alone, Zagor. Your friends are also mine. Besides, I can't wait to leave this stupid city.
All right, welcome.
When do you think you'll leave?
As soon as possible. But first I would like to see what happened to the boy.
Which boy are you talking about?
The stranger is right. A young Indian boy was with the old man yesterday. But when I found the poor fellow dead in the street, there were no Indians around.
I understand. Maybe we should still examine the place where the body was found.
You will find him easily, straight ahead.
Okay.
Half an hour later, after they stocked up at the shop, 3 friends arrived at the camp.
Now it's clear what happened last night. 4 attackers. They took the boy.
What are we waiting for? Let's go after them.
Let's go, although it won't be easy to follow them. The terrain is rocky.
We know they are going to the Lost Hills.
Yes, but we don't know which way. But let's go.
Having loaded the bags on their backs, our friends have left Copper Town. They stopped every now and then to check the tracks. While the sun, climbing into the sky, was constantly making the ascent difficult. Especially one of the group.
Fuff! Fuff! My legs will fall off? Fuff! Hey, can't it be a little slower? Let's rest.
Stop it, Mexican. I've already warned you that there are no complaints or slowing down.
But Zagor...
Enough, shut your mouth if you don't want me to chase you away.
Well, you won. I'll take only the most necessary things. So, I need this, and this. We can't do without this, nor this, and this is necessary for us, and this.
After 50 and this.
Finished. Now we can go. I got rid of the excess. But why are you looking at me like that? What have I done?
After 10 minutes,
I imagine a tyrant. Leave all these blessings to the coyotes.
for days our friends advanced through the wilderness, stopping only to eat something quickly and to rest at night. Already in the morning, as soon as the first ray of sun appeared, they continued their journey.
How much further to the damned hills? It's like we've been traveling for an eternity.
When we cross that height, we will see them. According to the last traces, they don't have more than half a day's advantage. They are going quite slowly. If we didn't have to constantly stop to look for their tracks, we would have caught up with them. But I bet you're not in a hurry.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Tep, spare me the comedy. I know you well. You only joined us for that stone.
I assure you that I don't.
Stop it. I want to catch the scoundrels before they reach the diamond. But even if that doesn't happen, I won't let anyone touch it. If it is holy to the Wuwukame, as Mulligan said that evening, I don't want to fan the flames of even greater hostility. So forget about that stone, or you'll have to deal with my wrath.
Okay, Zagor. Damn it, I'm not risking my head just to catch those criminals. If we find that stone, not even 100 Zagors will stop me.
A little later.
Here we are, look. Lost Hills. And if my eyes don't deceive me.
True, we caught up with them.
Not yet. As I thought, they have half a day's advantage over US.
But with the help of the moonlight, we can continue at night and surprise them in the morning when they set off again. Come on, let's not waste time. We are approaching the end of the hunt.
With a new life, they continued descending. And an hour later they started across the wide plain. Zagor, impatient to get to the bandits as soon as possible, imposed a brisk pace. While black clouds were slowly gathering above their heads.
His scalps, we didn't need this.
What are you talking about?
About the clouds. If they gather even more, it will soon be dark as in the middle of the night.
Zagor's fears have come true. The clouds have covered the whole sky. And in the twilight.
Enough, let's stop. The hills are no longer visible. We can go in the wrong direction.
If the scoundrels light a fire, we will be able to orient ourselves by it.
Forget it, they are already at the foot of the mountain, in the territory of the Wukas.
I understand they would be crazy to attract their attention.
Yes, unfortunately, we have to wait for dawn.
Gray light awakened 5 men at the foot of the mountain.
Get up. It's time to continue the journey.
Even without a little coffee?
I already told you no more fire. As long as we are on their territory, we will have to be satisfied with water and dried meat. Come on, let's hurry.
Okay.
A few minutes after that, the small group continued on, led by a confident young Indian. They were climbing fast.
How high we are already, thank goodness. I don't suffer from vertigo. Hey, look. Let 3 of them come right here.
Curse, give me the binoculars. Hellfire. This is not his territory, and he doesn't have that much guts.
Is it the sheriff?
No, much worse. The biggest and most dangerous snoop in all of America. Zagor.
Damn him.
Oh.
And who is that? Never heard of him.
I will make sure that no one ever hears of him again.
Shall we wait for him?
Yes, but not here. Come on, we continue.
Ugh!
We arrived.
It was about time. I already thought there was no end to the damn valley, Banais.
They slept here. They left only 2 hours ago. We managed to reduce the distance. With a little luck, we will catch them before they go too deep into Wukua territory. Now the hardest part begins in every sense.
Holy Virgin of Pillar!
Driven by the hope that he will finally get his hands on Mulligan's killers, the spirit with the axe is advancing rapidly, while his friends can barely keep up. They soon arrived at the top, so Zagor stopped to check the terrain.
Move the stone, and we are still on the right track. From here they could only enter the gorge.
Thank goodness, Puff, that we won't climb up.
Without losing time, the trio entered the rocky tunnel, which led further and further, with more and more rock. So he didn't notice what was happening above their heads.
They are coming.
Come on, let's attack then.
The desire to finally catch the killers blunted Zagor's sense of danger.
Enka. Come on. Down.
A 1,000 scalps. It's collapsing. Quickly get out of here. Into that recess, quickly.
Bullseye. We made pancakes out of them. As you see, Bredeski, you came to the right person when you found out that the story about the diamond was true. I got rid of the annoying guy, quickly. The shots would summon the Wukame, and the landslide is not suspicious, but it is effective. Now let's move on. How far is it to the river you were talking about?
2 hours of walking. Maybe 3.
Okay, move.
The voice echoed dully in the dark space.
Chico, Digging Bill, are you both okay?
I guess.
Me too, caramba, but I'm all bruised.
Don't complain, it's a miracle we weren't smashed. Let's try to orient ourselves. We had a torch.
In my bag.
Lead us, Digging Bill.
Soon the walls of the large cave turned red with flame reflections.
Tunnels.
And since we can't go out the way we came in, we have no choice but through them. Let's hope they lead out.
Not far from there, the warriors advanced silently.
Nasty guys, fortunately they didn't see us. They left. The way to the river is clear. Let's go. I hope those boats will be waiting for us there.
VAHE, it will be there. There are boats.
But if they are strange, are you sure they are sailing?
Sliding down the water like rain on Nigai's face.
Come on, let's throw 2 into the water. Ted, you and Sal go, and I'll go with Nick and the boy. Okay. Get in, and you grab the oar.
Until then.
Caramba and Carambita, this is a real labyrinth. We've been going around for 2 hours. I'm starting to believe we'll end up like mice.
We won't give up before time.
Hey, there's a ravine here, but you can't see how deep it is.
Throw something, we'll wait until it falls, and then everything will be clear.
That's right.
No, what did you do, you idiot?
But you told me!
I was thinking of a stone, not a torch. Now we have no light.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No problem, people. I have a candle in my bag.
The faint light almost illuminated the cave.
It won't last like a torch, but we'll be able to explore for a while longer.
Hee hee. What would you be without me?
But his scalps, it's not a candle. That's dynamite.
Eh? Mommy!
To the ground, it will explode. Of all the dark wood drums, watch.
The explosion opened a hole. The echo was resonating from rock to rock, arriving to undesired ears.
Only pale faces can produce thunder when the sky is clear. Come.
Until then.
A little more, fatty.
I still can't believe we got out.
And the best thing is that we have to thank your stupidity for that. But let's go immediately. We must find the traces of the devilish robbers if we want to collect for this joke as well. Let's continue the journey.
Yeah.
Watch out. 1,000 scalps, barely.
EHE! Death to the pale faces! Yeah.
Grab your weapons. They have no mercy.
No, don't shoot. We didn't come to war against the Wukas. Let's run.
You don't need to say it twice.
Yeah.
By all my mustaches from the family, arrows are pouring.
To hell.
AE! Forward! They must not escape us!
By all the darkwood drums, there are too many of them.
EH!
Snake scum. You were faster than your brothers. But you didn't earn anything good. Damn, if we don't get rid of them quickly, we'll have to draw our weapons. Just a little that log, yes, it could work. Chico, Digging Bill, mount that log quickly.
Log? But...
Listen to me, scalp him immediately.
Better not to oppose.
And now let's take care of these wildcats. Slowly, monkey. There's one for you too.
Aye.
And now sleep a little. Calm down. Slowly, I need you. You must convince your brothers to be calmer.
Oh, yeah, why?
And now run away. We. Move forward.
But we will fall.
That's what I want.
Moving forward in Zagor's entry, they pushed the trunk down. And already a moment later, they rushed down the slope on it. The fall was a plunge, while the Wawukami were pulling arrows in anger.
Hold on, we're gonna fly.
Mommy.
VAHA, they escaped us. They only postponed the end. No matter how fast they are, they won't be faster than our Tam-Tam.
So far.
Come on, row with the branches. Let's get away from here.
Give me a little time to recover. Suicides, what's wrong with you? Where did you get such an idea?
You'd better thank God that I spotted that log and heard the rustle of water. It was the only way to get rid of them.
It was the only way to get a heart attack.
Stop, let's think about how we can find the tracks again.
We're probably on the right track. Mulligan told me he got to the diamond by the river.
Really, and when did you talk to him?
Oh, I accidentally ran into him that evening, and so chatting.
Stop it, comedian. Now it's clear to me why you disappeared so suddenly. You were bothering the poor guy to reveal everything about the diamond. I'm telling you again, give up on that diamond, or you'll have to deal with me.
Cursed my tongue!
Suddenly, the air was filled with the beats of the TAMTAMS, rebounding off the riverbanks.
This is Wuwakami reporting to their own about our arrival.
Caramba and Carambita. So we'll have a fiery welcome there.
Yes, we must be careful.
The rest of the day passed peacefully. They sailed down the river unimpeded. And when the sun began to set at dusk,
look! There, some strange boats.
Small blue-kama canoes, but the geologist and his company could have taken them too. Let's take a closer look, but carefully, maybe there are Indians nearby.
V. Scoro.
Everything is quiet.
Here are boot tracks. I think we found our villains.
How much of a head start do they have?
It's hard to say exactly, but barely a few hours. It's a pity that it will soon be dark and we won't be able to follow them again. We have to find a place for the night.
And put something in our stomachs.
Constantly watching out for a possible undesirable encounter, our friends left the small cove and found a suitable place.
With that rock behind their backs, there will be no unexpected guests.
For the first night in the Wuwakam territory.
It won't be easy to find the bastards and go back without new encounters with the Wuwakams.
Damn Zagor, if we get to the diamond, I won't let him ruin everything for me.
Damn thing, when I remember that we should be at the Delaware celebration now, and at the banquet.
The next day, a warm wind blew between the rocks and swirled dust between the legs of 3 travelers.
The path divides. Where did they go?
I'm starting to think we'll never catch them. We constantly have to figure out which way they went.
Let's investigate the path that leads to the right.
But at that very moment, shots rang out, dispelling all doubt.
Do you hear? The Indians found them before us. This way.
Guided by shots, which were becoming louder, our friends quickly advanced and reached a kind of natural terrace from which they had a view of the entire surroundings.
There they are. They've hidden behind those rocks.
Yes, the Wukami have settled up there on the heights. There are too many of them up there. They won't last long.
Hey, look, among the rocks.
Scalp them, they'll catch them from the side. We have to get the miserable ones out of the trap. And right now...
What will you do?
I will catch the smart guys who think they will grab them from the side. And you.
A few seconds later, while Chico and Digging Bill, following Zagor's instructions, were descending the slope, the Darkwood hero silently slid to the opposite side.
They haven't noticed us anything yet. When they notice, it will be too late. Watch out!
Like an evil spirit, a figure attacked them.
Gods! Oh!
Woo! What anger? Sleep a little, man.
Yeah! Yeah!
Woo! Thank you, I really needed this. There's nothing better than taking out 2 with 1 blow.
Drop dead white dog!
1,000 drums. You're really stubborn. Don't you see that your friends have already gone to sleep? Come on, throw it. Can you sleep too?
Coyote, you will not enjoy the victory!
And now to warn those robbers of the danger they face.
Woo!
His scalps.
You're finished!
Revolver.
Ah!
I'm sorry, I didn't want this, but you gave me no choice.
Until then.
Fortunately, it burns like paper.
Okay, but now move and repeat everything. Zagor wants a wide fire. The wind probably won't change direction.
The flame rose in several different places, while Zagor's shots alarmed the small group.
Shots from the revolver.
Redskins?
They don't have firearms.
Who is it then?
The sudden arrival of the Lord of Darkwood gave the answer to the question just asked.
Get out of there.
Zagor.
The W Wukami wanted to attack you from the side. I stopped them, but you still have to leave here. If they decide to come back, you won't last even a quarter of an hour.
And where are we going? In front of us are crazies and behind us a labyrinth. And why did you follow us? What do you want?
Questions later. Now the Wukami are our problem. Just run.
A questioning look flew between the four men. Then,
okay, let's go.
In the labyrinth there is a passage wider than the others. Rush through it. Otherwise you will find yourselves between two fires.
What did he want to say?
I have no idea. But whatever is on his mind, we better listen to him.
I agree. When he managed to get out of the mountain, he certainly knows how to deal with those savages.
I wonder how he got out, but he came to save us, meaning he doesn't think we caused that avalanche. Maybe he didn't follow us.
the group didn't go unnoticed.
Hey, they're running! AYY, let's grab them!
They're coming. And now, welcome.
A moment later, the savages stopped in amazement when Zagor's powerful figure appeared before them. My surprise effect was short-lived.
All on the paleface!
Just come. Zagor EN is ready.
Owen! Ah!
Until...
Hey, where did all this smoke come from?
Here's where it's from. Fire. Everything is burning.
Now I know what he wanted to say.
Let's hurry. We will burn.
2 minutes later.
We succeed. We got out. Fire closed the passage behind us. That's for that Snoop Zagor.
Don't worry about him and throw down your weapons. Come on, weapons down and hands up. Let's go!
And you with glasses, take the rope and tie up your friends.
Curse.
1, 2, 3. 10 attackers assaulted Zagor while he was swinging an axe.
I think it's time to draw the line. Before the fire close in on me.
Catch the dog! It must not escape!
They don't want to give up, but they will change their minds soon.
The air soon became heavy with smoke. And a terrifying wall of fire rose up in front of Zagor and his pursuers.
The flame is bigger than I thought. But it's not time to think.
The Darkwood hero jumped into the flame wall, while the Wawukas stood in terror.
How?
And after a moment of hesitation, decisively rushed back.
Quick! The fire will catch us! AY! We're running!
// In the meantime, Zagor jumped over the flames and ran across the burned earth.
Here he is!
Everything's okay, old boy?
Anyway, I just slightly burned the soles of my boots. I see you didn't have any difficulties either.
Yes, the gentlemen were reasonable.
But there's no Indian boy.
Yes, what happened to him?
He's dead. An arrow hit him while we were running for cover.
And did he come to tell you where the diamond is?
Unfortunately, he didn't. The little brat agreed to take us there, but he never opened his mouth.
And I believe if he told you, there would be no reason to keep him alive.
Go to hell.
Hey, are we going to stand here and chat for much longer?
No, you're right. Better we leave before Wukami put out the fire.
Come on. The sooner we get to the river, the better.
We're not going to the river. That's the first thing the Indians will think of. Let's go forward.
What do you want to go even deeper into that wild terrain?
That's the only way. With a little luck, we will find the Magwar Passage that leads out of the Wukam territory.
With the lamentations of the little Mexican, the group moved forward, decisively grabbing the territory of the belligerent Wawukama. They stopped only when the night shadows had already fallen on the Lost Hills.
We'll stop here.
I know what you're going to say. No fire. We're going to sleep hungry.
That's right.
It would be better if I had gone to the friars. I would have fasted, but at least I wouldn't have to walk so much.
For 4 days, 7 men have been relentlessly advancing among the hills, constantly choosing rocky terrain in order to leave as few traces as possible, guiding themselves exclusively by the feeling of the spirit with the axe to lead them out of the dangerous territory.
Let's try on the other side. And let's hope it's not a blind passage like yesterday.
I can't wait to get out of these damn hills!
What is it now and you were so impatient to come here?
With the disappearance of the boy, the hope of finding the diamond also disappeared.
You say that, friend. This scum Zagor is always watching us, but the moment will come that I will know how to use. I will easily find out where the diamond is. It is enough to grab one Wukam and force him to speak.
But that same evening it turned out that the ruthless robbers' plans were superfluous.
I'll be the first on guard as always.
Hey, look! What is that light? You know?
The light is too cold to be a campfire. It's more of a reflection of the moonlight from a frozen lake or
giant diamond. That's a diamond, I'm sure we found it.
Calm down, that doesn't change anything. You know what I think about that, and with W. Wukams behind us, it would be suicide to go there.
But...
Enough, forget about the diamond and sleep. You are second on guard.
Yes, of course. This is not fair. I have a diamond within reach and I can't touch it.
100 thoughts flooded the treasure hunter's head.
Even a small piece would be enough. I would live like a king, just to persuade Zagor.
Then, fatigue overcame him and he fell into a deep sleep.
MZ Drunt, Emme.
Which broke Zagor's touch after 3 hours.
Diggy, wake up. It's your turn.
What? Yes.
Open your eyes, please. It seems like there are no Gadovs, but we can't trust them.
Yes, Zijev, sure, don't worry.
Soon, Zagor's snoring easily joined the others. Digging Bill was looking only at one light.
Yes, I must. I must not miss such an opportunity. Chico, wake up, M?
Diggy. But what?
PSST. Quiet. We have to talk, but not here. Quiet.
Almost, at a safe distance from the sleeping five.
We can succeed. We don't need more than an hour there and back. We will dismember the diamond and take as much as we can. We will be here before Zagor wakes up, and he will know nothing until we get to town.
Oh yes, it could work.
Come on, let's go then!
I won't even think what Zagor would do if he caught us.
A sudden sense of danger awakened the Darkwood hero. But it was already too late.
What is that?
Don't move.
But Moisen, 1,000 scalps on him. Where did you come from? And what do you need that rifle for?
The comedy is over.
Right away, boss.
Talk good. Disarm him and tie him up. Come on, hands behind your back. And watch out. From this distance, I can't miss.
Moisen, the owner of the mine in Coppertown. Why was he following us?
The noise woke everyone up. They jumped up and watched the scene astonished.
Moisen...
Sir, how is it that you are here?
Satan's tail. He tied up Zagor, but then...
What game are you playing, Moisen? Do you want to avenge yourself?
Haha, no, not at all. I'm not such a fool to risk my life here for those 4 stupid little thieves. No, I'm interested in the diamond. For months, the mine has barely given enough for the miners' salaries. I have gotten into debt up to my neck in the bank, looking for new veins in vain. In short, I'm on the brink of ruin. Only that diamond can save me.
So you paid to find us?
Yes, I found a good tracker and followed you. It wasn't easy to follow you, nor to avoid W. Wukomi, but I succeeded. And tonight, when we saw that glow, we realized we had reached our goal. So, if the diamond is really big as Mulligan said, the 2 of us can't pull it through the mountains alone. We'll need a few more hands, that's why we came here.
What did you do with the man who was on guard?
Oh, he flew away from here 5 minutes ago, together with that little fat one.
Drums for him, truth be told. There is no Chico.
Obviously, they didn't resist the call of the diamond. I doubt they will be able to carry it out themselves, but it's better if we move too.
Digging Bill, damn idiot. I could have thought that he wouldn't give up, and that he would drag that clumsy Chico with him.
Come on, didn't you hear? It's time to move. Let's go to the famous stone. I'm sure it will be a wonderful sight. You, Salbredeski, are a specialist anyway. It's a shame that diamond will be the last thing you'll see in your life.
You damn.
A few minutes later.
Welcome, comrade.
Go to hell.
Haha. If I didn't know that these guys would kill us as soon as we are no longer needed, I could enjoy this situation. Great Zagor, friend of us former prisoners.
Not for long. No one noticed that I managed to grab a sharp stone before I got up. We'll need at least half an hour to get to the diamond. I'll manage to free my hands if something unplanned doesn't happen.
A little further.
Damn! Kur! CR! You said we would arrive and return in a moment.
I admit, I was too optimistic. But I didn't know the path was so arduous.
Zagor will wake up, and we won't get away easily.
Damn it, he is not our master. When we bring him to the point of no return, he will have to surrender. Look, we've arrived!
Forgetting all the problems at once, both of them rushed to cover the last part of the road as soon as possible.
By all the mustaches in the family!
Flashing under the moonlight, the monolith rose in the middle of the valley like an ancient guardian of ice.
Caramba! I carambita, I've never seen anything like it.
Yes, it's beautiful. What are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Absolutely. Where do we start?
It's best to bring him down. That way we'll break him.
Okay, let's try.
But every effort was in vain. And after 15 minutes, when the first sun rays already appeared in the east.
In vain. The damn stone won't budge.
Curse. Still, Puff. There must be Puff.
A little dynamite will be enough. Although it will attract Wukaming like flies to honey, but we will not wait for them here.
Moist One, what are you doing here?
Caramba, caramba.
You can't guess I came for the stone.
Matt, you're right. This explains the burnt rocks. And this crater, yes, this stone was in a meteor.
What the hell are you babbling about, you idiot? Are you saying this isn't a diamond?
I didn't say that. This is the purest diamond I've ever seen. But it doesn't come from Earth. There aren't any this big on Earth.
To hell, the only thing that matters is that it's valuable, and a lot. And now that you've confirmed it for me, I don't need you anymore. And I've waited too long, traitor. From the first day you came to the mine, you've only bothered me.
But what will you do? No, wait,
1,000 scalps on him, he'll kill him, and the damn ropes just won't. Finally.
You'll get what you deserve.
Watch out.
Damn stinkers. Now you'll meet Zagor's wrath.
Oh.
Snake Son.
Bravo! Excellent!
When we saw you tied up with the others, we were scared of the worst. But I should have known that 2 of them couldn't take you out of the game.
Enough. Because of you, these rascals caught me, funny, stupid fools.
Oh, what the hell?
No, we'll talk about it later. Tie up these 2 and watch the other prisoners.
Zagor, the scoundrel, surprised us. Now I'll settle the score with him forever.
Then let's get out of here at a run.
Oh, watch out!
Throwing himself in a turn, the Darkwood hero drew his revolver. The shot exploded. Who carved a cowflower on the forehead of the tracker?
I'm sorry, but I asked for this.
Excellent job. No to your regret. He gave us time to free ourselves.
Curse.
Let's not waste time. Let's kill him. We've already had the chance to see how dangerous he is.
Hey. I was going to use him to lead us out of the Devil's Hills. But maybe you're right. It would be too great a risk. Goodbye. It was a pleasure to meet you.
At that moment the sun came out, illuminating the small valley with the cold light of dawn. Piercing through the stone that came from space, more and more penetrating from moment to moment. Then a nearly imperceptible tremor filled the air. And some parts of the diamond suddenly flashed with white rays. Then hell broke out among the black stones.
His scalps. Quickly get out of here.
While Zagor, Sicko, and Digging Bill, by some miracle spared, were trying to escape. A deadly ray penetrated the bag. And
all of his Darkwood drums. The ray hit the dynamite.
Caramba and Carmeta. Look, the whole mountain is collapsing.
Indeed, the explosion hit the rock, which shattered into a million pieces and pulled the whole mountain with it.
No, Diamond!
Forget about him, no one can pull him out to the surface anymore.
It's not fair after so much effort.
Arthur, thank God you're still alive. Let's go. Shots and explosions will attract the Wuwukamer. We better disappear as soon as possible.
Too late. Look!
That scalp him, we are lost.
There is the whole tribe.
Yes, there are too many of them. We can't do anything.
They are coming. They are coming forward.
In the silence full of tension, the Wawukami began to approach the frightened trio.
By all the mustaches in the family, I won't just stand here peacefully. Please, I beg you, spare me.
Stop it, Mexican. A little dignity if we must die. Let us die with our heads held high.
But look!
As if by some silent command, the Redskins suddenly stopped. And a moment later, a familiar figure separated from the group and went towards our friends.
That's Nagai.
Scalp him, the truth. It means he is not dead.
The arrow that my brother shot only wounded me.
I am glad. Did you come to tell us what fate the Wukas have intended for us? We came to your land with a pure heart. We only wanted to catch the murderers of our brother Mulligan, so that we could punish him justly.
We know if it hadn't been that way, the Holy Stone wouldn't have spared you. I accompanied the evil pale-faced ones here only because I knew that the stone would kill them, and so it was.
You haven't answered my question yet. What will happen to us?
You are free to return home. The Holy Stone has hidden itself from the gaze of the palefaces and from their greed, so you no longer pose a danger to us. No one will come here anymore. Go freely, no one will stop you.
Confirming the boys' words, the group split up, leaving a passage into which Zagor, Sicko, and Digging Bill immediately entered.
I still can't believe they spared us.
All thanks to the stone you wanted to take.
If I understood correctly, the Indians believe that stone can think.
And read in the hearts of people and kill.
What nonsense!
Maybe, but don't forget the geologist thinks the stone fell from space. Who knows what it really is?
I don't understand why he only took Mulligan's sight.
Who knows? Maybe he felt that. Although currently obsessed with greed, he is still a good man.
Then he should have done the same with the two of us.
It would probably have been. So if the sun had already risen when you tried to bring him down. As we saw in order to fire deadly rays, that stone needed sun rays.
BR, we got away well. This damn treasure hunter is to blame for everything. Next time you suggest that I go with you, I'll rip off your head and throw its stinky contents on the ground.
Haha,